Source woke me up early this morning. The words in my head were givers, receivers, and takers. I've always been a giver, tried receiving, never been a taker. But there's those type of people in the world. And anytime, maybe you understand this, that I tried to receive and the people around me try to receive, people always held it over our head and made us regret it. You know, look what everything I did for you, you owe me this. They never gave from their heart. They always expected something in return and expected you to follow their advice, their rules, their regulations, their whatever. And then when you start waking up and rising and changing your environment, now these could be people that raised you. Write down below if you understand what I mean. Black Kitty's waking up. Hello, Calypso. So when you start waking up and start realizing this and finding the people meant for you, you realize that you can be a giver and receiver as well. Receiver. Maybe a channel. But you have to be open to it. And then I realized that, I had been thinking about my daughter this morning because Mother Mary Magdalene and all them, something about children and mothers, and plus I'm helping a mother and child as well. And I've been doing nanny work at 222. I said that. So, and those of you that don't know 227, I raised my own kids. But I have not spoke to my daughter since 2019 because I had never got to her level of thinking, and I had never done some of the things that she had done to me at her level of thinking. And I had to understand what Jesus meant by forgive them, Lord, for their level of thinking, because they know not what they do at that level. I had never had the heart and mind to go at that low 308 vibration, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's about trauma level and people and environment and all kinds of things. So maybe again you understand this. There's always a reason for me saying what I say and why Source wakes me up with things in my heart. And I'm sleeping next to a little girl and her black cat. And maybe this means something to you. So anyhow, when you get to a certain level of receiving and giving, and you start pulling in people that understand this, everything changes around you. And you realize just because you were born into something and it's in your blood, that's human level stuff. You're multi-level. You are spirit, living for one human existence. Thank you. I still have asleep, so they have to help. So anyhow, this will help somebody out there because this is why Source woke me up. If you have any questions, and if you know what I mean down below, let me know. But you're a giver if you're watching this, if you feel this. If you're still here, 444, you're a giver. You just need to learn how to receive. Maybe you're learning this. Maybe you're where I am or close to where I am. Let me know. But get away from the takers because they're not good for you. We love you, fam. Later. So, just in case, at my level of thinking, I forgave everybody a long time ago for everything that was done. The way I view things is those were all storylines. Source and the angels and everything, as my spirit guides have led me to understand that the things that happened were for me, not to me. They were helping me to wake up. Not that I want them back in my life and I would ever go back to that, because I did learn my lessons in 44 seconds. I know how to get out of that shit. But I am grateful for everything that I had learned and the disease that I went through and I was able to heal from and learn from and get out of and find people that were more like me and wait for others to wake up to their realities and come around and find the ones that were meant for me. And 1, 2, 3, play this game of life the right way and find heaven on earth and vibrate it out to all you amazing souls, so y'all can wake up and come play with us. That's what it's about. Family, yes. But it's the right kind of family and having the right kind of family at your table. And it's the right kind of family that is on the right vibration. It's not always about blood, peeps. And it's not always about environment. And sometimes you can't get it where you're at. Sometimes you gotta keep moving. I find that I do better on the move. I just like to